You are welcome back to Get Med Tips. Today I want to answer a very important question with regards to the calculation of free period. But before we get to free period, we have to go through cycle length, ovulation day, fertile period, and the free period. So I got a question from one of my followers on Facebook, and the question says, "Good day. If a woman had flow on 2nd and in that same month on 28th she had a flow again, is it normal, and what day is now her dry period or free period? Please, I need explanation." So this thing happened in the month of August. So we are in September 2024. First of all, I want to say happy new month and welcome to a new month. All right, so this question is asking for if this cycle length is normal, and then if it is normal, when is her free period for this month, for the index cycle that she is. All right, but before you can calculate the free period, it is unfortunate you cannot go straight to free period. You have to start from the whole of this cycle length, the ovulation, the fertile period, and then the free period. All right, so I am Dr. Shedun Benjamin. If this is the first time you have seen me, please consider subscribing to this channel, because I give out important health tips, much more for women and antenatal, pregnancy, delivery, and the rest of them. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this video to a lot of women, because many people don't know how to do this. All right, and if you have any question, if you have any clarification, you can put it in the comment section. All right, so let's start immediately. So for us to calculate this fertile period, the free period, and the ovulation and the cycle length, we have to start from somewhere. All right, so I've already made a sketch so that it will not take much time. So we are starting from finding the cycle length. All right, so what is cycle length? From this thing now, are we going to get cycle length? Before we calculate the cycle length, we need to understand what is the meaning of cycle length. Okay, so cycle length means the number of days starting from the first day of the menstrual cycle, which is the first day of the ovulation, which is the first day of the period, okay, till the day the cycle ends, which is the day before the next period starts. Do you understand that? Cycle length is the number of days starting from the day of the last menstrual period till the day before the next period starts. Okay, so cycle length is LMP till day before next period. Okay, so that is the cycle length. Now, if this is cycle length by meaning, so we have to put it into practice to get the cycle length of this person and know whether it is normal. All right, so the LMP of this woman now, is 28. Okay, now if this is 28, we have to use this thing with the one that happened earlier on, and that one was what? On the 2nd of August, somewhere 2nd of August. Here is August. Okay, now the last menstrual period in August and another last menstrual period in August. So we have to find the last day of this cycle before this period starts, so that we can get it from the definition. So that last day will be 27. Okay, so if we want to know our cycle length, what we need to do is to count the number of days starting from the 2nd of August till the 27th of August. So that is why I have written out the numbers here. So for us to know the cycle length, you have to count from the 2nd of August, which is the first day of the menstrual cycle, and that is the day the period started, till the last day of that cycle before the next period, which is this 28th of September, which should be here. All right, so let's count. That first day becomes the number 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So this is 26 days. So what it means is that her cycle length is 26 days. All right, this is equal to 26. Now don't make the mistake of saying 27 minus 2. It will still give you error, because what if it happens in a month that after the month has ended, the next period was in another month that has gone into another month? So you see, you cannot do subtraction. You must count it like this. So this is her cycle length. So the next question is it normal? For her, is it normal? So before we answer that, what is normal cycle length? Okay, so the normal cycle length is 21 days to 35 days. Okay, 21 days to 35 days, or better still, we can write it under for better appreciation. So 21 to 35 days, this is the normal cycle length. All right, so any cycle length that falls within the 21 to 35 days is normal, and then the average of this is what? 28 days. So her own is 26, which means it's very normal. It's even very close to the average, which is 28. So that is the cycle length. Number one has been solved. So let's move to finding her ovulation day. Now, to get the ovulation day, we have to understand what is ovulation. That's the ovulation day. So ovulation happens 14 days before the next period starts. So what it means is that her ovulation in this case will happen before 27. That is the last day. So if you want to get that ovulation, you have to subtract 14 from 27, or just say 14 from the total length of whatever cycle length. From 26. From 26, the cycle length. Okay, that is the number of days from 14 days till the last day of the cycle length. That is ovulation. Okay, so if we say that, that means we are going to do cycle length is 26. Okay, so we are going to do 26 minus 14 from the definition, and by so doing we are going to get 12. All right, now this 12 is not the date, it is the 12th day in that cycle. Okay, 12th day of the cycle, 12th DOC, day of cycle. Okay, we would have put it here. So this is our keys, LMP, last menstrual period. So we'll still get to that, because here is our last menstrual period. We'll get to that. Okay, so this is ovulation day, 12th day of the cycle. Now we have to take this 12th day of the cycle back to the calendar and then count from the first day of the cycle to the 12th day of the cycle. Wherever we stop is what is the ovulation day. All right, so this last menstrual period is what? The first day of the cycle. This is her last menstrual period. The last time she saw menses was in 28th of August. So this is August. Here is August. September starts from here. All right, so we're going to count 12 from here, because 12th day is the day of the cycle. 12th day is the ovulation, is 12th day of the cycle. So we're going to count from here as day 1. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, sorry, 12. So here is our ovulation day. Better still, we use red. So here is our ovulation day, OD. Now that ovulation day is the most fertile day. Okay, ovulation day is the most fertile day. All right, so we are coming to finding the fertile period, that is other days that are fertile, not only the ovulation day, because this is the most fertile day period, the most fertile day, the day the egg drops, that is ovulation, the day the woman releases her egg from the ovary. All right, so ovulation, lest we forget, is 14 days before next period starts. Okay, So 14 days before the next period starts is the ovulation. So we have done the calculation and we got 12th day of the cycle. Then use that 12th day of the cycle, go back into the calendar and count 12 starting from day 1, which is the last menstrual period, and we got 8. So on the 8th of September is her most fertile period. If she want to get pregnant this month and she has intercourse on 7th, 8th and 9th, or even on 8th alone, and the man is fertile, has healthy and viable sperm, she's going to get pregnant if she has viable eggs too. All right, now the next thing is what? The fertile period. Before we find out the fertile period, we need to understand sperm lasts for how long. For how long does it last? So in a woman, the male sperm, healthy sperm, can last up to 5 days. Okay, lasts up to 5 days. Let's differentiate this. Up to 5 days. Okay, so the male sperm can last up to 5 days in the woman's body and still fertilize any egg that's being released within that 5 days. So because of that, we have other days that is not only this 8. So what we're going to do is we'll count 5 days backwards from this 8 to get the other fertile period, right? The other fertile days here. So if you count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to end at 3. So this 3 becomes the fertile period. From this 3 to this 7, even 8. Okay, but let's just leave 8 because 8 is the most fertile day. So from here to here becomes the fertile period, FP. So anyone that has red dots is a danger sign. Don't go near that side. Okay, so this is the fertile period. These are the days that if she has intercourse, most likely she's going to get pregnant. Okay, if she has intercourse on this day, the egg can stay viable till the 5th day before the egg is released. Okay, if she has intercourse on the 4th day, can still stay viable till the egg is being released. So these are fertile days. Now, apart from this, are there still other fertile days in this calendar? Yes, there are other fertile days, because when the egg is being released on this day, the egg doesn't die there immediately. The egg survives for 12 to 24 hours in the body. Okay, so let's say egg lasts 12 to 24 hours. Now if the egg lasts 12 to 24 hours, it means that on this day the egg is being released, it can last for the next 24 hours, which is on day 9 the egg is still there, viable, and can be fertilized. If that's the case, that means day 9 is also part of the fertile period. Now, in some women, this egg is not being released exactly on that ovulation day. It might be released a day after. So if we assume that this person might be such person, or any other person watching this video, then the egg might be released on day 9. And if that happens, it means if the egg lasts for another 24 hours as normal, it can as well be viable till day 10. So in this person, day 10 and day 9 also becomes part of the fertile period, FP. But this is the most fertile day, MFD. Most fertile day. That's the most fertile day. I didn't put it here. So day 8 is the most fertile day. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, there are other fertile days, the fertile period. All right. Now the next question is, what is the free period? And that's exactly what she wanted to know. Maybe she want to enjoy herself this period, and then no pregnancy coming outside of it. Okay, so we still have to answer that question. So what is the free period? Now the free period will not include every other day of this month. You're going to make a mistake. All right, so you have to find out the cycle length within this month. The menstrual cycle length of this person is embedded in this month. Okay, because it's less than 30 and the month is up to 30, and it even started before the month, so it's going to be within this month of September. So her cycle length inside of this month, her menstrual cycle length inside of this month, is going to be counting the total cycle length, as we've already mentioned, is 26. So we're going to count 26 days from her last menstrual period, which is the first day of the cycle, When we get to 26 days, we'll stop there. On that 26th day of September is the last day of her menstrual cycle for this month, within this September. All right, so if we're going to count, we count this is one, the one is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. So 26 is here, and this 26 is what? The last day of the cycle, end of cycle, OED, end of the cycle. So it means that we are working within this range. We are not going to move over to any other day, because this starts the next cycle, okay, which possibly might still have some fertile days, probably along this place. So we're not going to go into this side. So you have to maintain your calculation to be within the same month or within the same cycle, because this might spill over into another month depending on the scenario. All right, so for this person, the cycle ends here. So the fertile days now for this cycle, sorry, the free period now for this cycle is what? Every other day that is not included in the fertile period. All right, now, so what it means is that starting from here, so we'll call this what? FP, free period. So starting from here, moving, counting down till here, this is 22nd, counting backwards. So between 11th and 22nd is what? The free period. This is the end of cycle, not the first day of the other cycle. So which means here is still free. There is no menstruation here. Now starting from here to here is her free period. Okay, so fertile period in red is from 3rd to 10th of what? September. That's the fertile period. She should not go near intercourse around that time. But when is the free period? Now the free period, there are two. The first free period, the most comfortable free period for this person, is from 11. So we're going to use blue because there's no danger. So free period is from 11 to 22nd of the same September, okay? And the free period has not finished. This LMP is one of the free periods. From here till 2nd, they are free because nothing is going to happen. All right, so from here, counting down till this 2nd, counting backwards. So from 28th of August till 2nd of September, which is possibly when you may be seeing this video on 2nd, because I'm shooting on 1st to post the following day, to post tomorrow, which is 2nd. This is the day you'll be seeing this. So if she has intercourse today, she's free. So starting from that 28th, so 28th August till 2nd September, that's the free period. So we have finished the whole stuff. Now if you understand this, I want you to use it, apply it to your own case, and see if you can get all these things, or get whichever one that you have not learned before. And then if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. If after making your calculation you are not very sure, you can put your details and the answer you got in the comment section. I will use it and make the calculation and reply you if you are correct or wrong. And if you are wrong, then I will still make a very short video to explain to you what you did wrong. And then if you have anybody that you think is interested in this kind of video, please send to them. It is very important. Send to them. They should know how to do this, so that with this you can avoid the problems of contraception, hormonal contraception, that after using you start having hormonal imbalance and probably have some difficulty with conception after using those drugs. All right, and then please, very importantly, subscribe to this channel. Okay, that is the only way I will get motivated to come back here and still make educative content like this. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification so that whenever I drop a new video, you will be the first person to see it, and then learn from me as we go on. All right, and then I love you guys, so I shall see you tomorrow. Peace.